man for Samaba. Kennedy Akopeko Japan. Oko Eastern region. Abuakwa South, precisely. Na oko ka same you honmo. And as I say, I done a topic what internet so will be a man for kaka. You know, do be a digesting instead of paying be not to offer. Na obi the car say na dear proof na Kennedy war actually say for north for no only tribal politics. Okay, that's fair enough. A good question. I mean, what will be a question? Me chua drink ABC so. Toma Kennedy call Northeast one no. You're going a campaign, unity tour no. And yet, the Crawford no abi. In a be or more phone so. I will vote to mark Canada Kupre Japan. 2023, or more Tom Printy. Nina money zero. Baby, when you're 90 something, your money zero. Be a 25, your money zero. It be a 5, cry money 0, 0, 0, 0. Into what will be said, dear proof na pen, go on the net. Bomusa proof no honmo. That's the proof. Because we in Kofona be in Abakati and say, you perceive a support to you and him, but the entry to me and be anymore. You see, it be too free, Kruma say. If you quite come, but Jeffrey and some. Now, a yankophobia, ne two, Eric free, and I first say Lawrence of free, the first voter region. Or more digest and seminina, too much church what really tribal politics it's here. They can't start here, but we in a start here. When I start on them, be a me cremoni, Montumame, me not na Montumame. What do you mean? In two cases, be me union, two by say, a satifona or munye not national. Yes, some the munyo. Yes, sir. I can't follow munye not national, munyo. No more someone sanye, a munyan cremofo, until munyo union. And your party first travel politics idea. Tribal politics, religious this politics, no way. But that time, no favor on there will be uncarried. But this time, no, in favor on because of 2024, no, I better continue. No, for near zero. It is what we use North, and I say Muslim library and a Zungo library, I be and find the police. What you find can see be also. Anyway, Mamma Casamara, Mummy couldn't tea home. Now, so send the first time I open my channel so but more dear and subscribe, mommy. Next share money on Umi Bissinibi. Next year, what you name will come session one. Mummy couldn't go here.
Eric in 3.
Me amini.
Bemaba.
Jinamina.
Sir, Era can always say regional count.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Very well. Not just any and come up because of Pana. And pay try Yama. Yansa Kaunia, yeah, or no free voter region. Yeah, or yeah, can campaign office no. Or no more voter region or more bois. I'm a campaign or cost Lawrence, Team Force, Kamathi.
Yeah. And
I say can pay or join ya Babidi and Komo. Kamathi, voter region, what do you say?
Oh, me was na meda na 2 TV after nyina nso ase yeah why
Honorable John Peter
Amewu, okay,
the former minister for energy and former MP for Owo constituency from Nsuabeka Yanwo
campaign mu
the voter region
from 5th of November na Japan campaign no about voter region.
Other than what you know, one cheer any other person than Peter Amewu.
Yes, the was Nintia say me be a Peter Amewu nkwan say won menua na ankatamfo ayɛ sɛ bi a campaign na in the Japan grounds of Volta region ebegu nanso nyankopɔn ahyɛ dwumapɛ bi ase
right
na nim sɛ saa nyankopɔn korona edi yɛbɛkɔ wie yɛ pa enti onim sɛ Peter Mawudi wɔyɛ obi a Volta fo nyinaa ɛpɛ na asɛm
ohia no a osumechia no oni ne hia o abonten a wɔka twi pa radio source oni hia o former IGP office and the worker trees Adam say hey say now they said I work be
so me dey I say yen ever for no the baby na ta afra Igbefo but yen na ya Igbefo no I say cryfo no mo Togo omo no mo ya Igbefo no yen dey aye wo Volta region ye evers it's also yen no because ye kasa ni senior ye language ni TNT ebi atwe no kasa ni maybe wa yen to me born pepe senior asantifa na say akamfo be ye den e be ka no sana ebi a etum na bi a yen pese e be ka twe no ba ena idea me dey twe na be ka
ma men musa semi so be kaya 2024 elections the New Patriotic Party as a political party, it took a decision. Okay. The decision was that MPP presented a Muslim candidate the other. In fact, there NDC for crowd the MPP for some more. Say, pay Muslims are same. Enti ehun here say party no penny full be ebe can say as so more present a Muslim. Me Kaipa was interview Raken na wo man FM. Those days someone can say so be support Dr. Baumia Ken he is a prophet and yes sir free no funti but be support him based on competence me kai papa so be support him and yes sir free no for now a Muslim unti but be support him based of competence but the MPP for no the another don't know can say yemfa a Muslim candidate in Franco because they didn't see that time behind the fana why vice you can say religious politics any tribal politics unti asiye mu
okay me das now miss me di brofo ni twino ebefra why na you see mama femfre baby a o dey free no say MPP party 2024 almost yemfa obi a oye kremoni ndi yanim enko ndi yanim fanko 2024 election yes satam na yenyina me so meka ho be na ase yenyina ya dwemi say ye befa obi a oye kremoni
was it not a religious politics na moye
but medru ho enti yenyina na ya dwen say bia yamfa obi a oye kremoni a ebe how party no how say na those days na esiebu nketia NDC that time now ye general secretary ota kan say bia bawumia ye mfawo omomfawo nko babia na MPP 4 de omompe kremofo asem MPP 4 de omomma ho kwan ma obi a ofri north embebi party nenim enti na ye binum ya dwemi say ye pese ye breaking asem na NDC 4 ye den e kan no nanso yehwe yenzo na yenim se bia Dr. Baumia ye de ne kwa obetumi ewini election amayen enti that thing was a pure tribal politics. I remember I sat on Revival Radio in Tajabu, I sat on Flow FM in Ketu South, I sat on Agbo FM in also in Ketu North to defend this, that it wasn't a tribal politics. But today I'm saying it was tribal politics. Because there were people who were Christians in the race. Not Christopher also. They were race. But yes, Dr. Baumia na befa osan say offering enough and I say oya cremonintia. Yeah. Enti nanso minia ma me ncho bibi why. Na menim say na those days na den Akufo-Addo the former president. Now person or try di fufuro bi. If you say senior yen nyina ya dwen say yen try di fufuro hwe say ebe we adwuma. Ye bi adi fufuro yi ba ye no. yen ya no ma omo ya ono ankasa ne kromfo nso anto ama no
ye beba ho ye beba to o man to ama no na sa bread decision na party no the kase party no because then na His Excellency the President Nana Abraham Akufo-Addo na or head the party no me party chairman the free wa and election presidential primary say course so no we play role pa share MMDCs ministers of say just Peter me unkwan or say cabinet or catch them mampani say your candidate is not going to win which means that the nkrofo ka no say mampani tie na chi no na ye no kore party no take a decision say ye de kremi na ye de no aircraft time wa niamani nyina ekọ so a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aban ono ankasa nso kọ ni nuanom nkran of se me ha na me fi enti mo nto aba mfama me mfa me ni nua mahama e de nyina efiri ha e na election ye kwakoye na ye mu ba ko na be win de oba win ne e be che ansa na asan aba ha enti betumi anka mo mfama me se be ya me mekọ 8 years medika busa se ne na di kan party the decision take here no na religious politics. Also yes. What about on one so ni nua no ko ka kire om say monto mame no. Ono so na oye religious politics.
Minia oze obi eye kremoni na okoni nua kremofon na oye campaign. No ka kire om say me ye mo bra
monto mame.
Inti monto mame. E kire say the other person na onya omo bra no. Ma omo nya den ento ma no. Te say ebusuan chemfa. Tribal politics, purely tribal politics.
Tell you taking inspiration from the party because party ne can say yemfa no kono no free ho ono ekremoni and ono so party ni you no also taking inspiration from him ko ka kire nua want to mami
no but my yemhwe ni say won say e wasanka yewura Dr. Bawumia e hye ne nso say enye ono nko an na always
okay
on hye ne nso say bia Christopher nso yeden ewom na one day MPP na Abraham Akufo-Addo na ya Christoni o
yes
sanka kremoni bi so ka ho na o kan tro mo se ma o mo ntuma na Abraham Akufo-Addo e
kanye ne de
akanye ni de enti all ye ni campaign no o sanka the campaign should have been devoid of tribal politics meaning Dr. Bawumia is purely a tribalistic purely tribalistic yes purely tribal because some of his statements when he goes on the campaign trails like this one, I'm your brother, so vote for me. No, it simply means that if I come there, they can even beat me. I'm not their brother. It means that they should never even accept me as one of them. Example is what happened during the primaries in 2023 to Honorable Kennedy Japan. People voted for Kennedy in the north. But in some of the constituencies in the north, Kennedy recorded 0.
For example, northeast.
Yes, northeast. Somebody, I can relate it to the statements made by the former vice president.
No,
and I can say that.
No, any party in decision I will take here and swab and APP baby. I am saying this referring to Asama Ken can say, I'm not supporting him because he's a Muslim and not now, but I'm supporting him because he won the competence. Me kai sa asem no pa. Na no ne so abaka krakra e de ekwe. Everything tire chire meba so man conclude mama.
I wrote something down. Okay, I said a Muslim candidate was not a bad choice for the NPP.
Yes.
But is that person or will that person be able to win power for the party?
Also.
That goes back to what Kennedy Japan was saying then. That I will support a Muslim candidate, not because the person is a Muslim or is the person from the north, but because the person is capable, the person is competent enough. And in Ingwasia, two MPP party in 2024, we've all seen it. We've all seen it. Upon all the tribal politics done, we couldn't win. You see, we dropped our vote from 6.5 million to 4.2 or 4.5 million votes. Even presenting the Muslim candidate, we've tried the Muslim candidate and it couldn't work for us. Upon the tribal politics being played, of who were telling them that they should never vote for Kennedy Japan because he is anti-Nodna. I met people in the north who made this statement.
Of course, upon some country said the choice of MPP then was more of a northerner than being a Kramuni.
If you listen to me carefully when I was talking, I said, "Sir, the person is a northerner. There are northerners who are not Muslims.
Yeah.
There are northerners who are Muslims.
Yeah.
So he is a northerner and then a Muslim. Okay? So
in his campaign, no, now Okasatre northerners and say, me free ha, me ni ne free ha. Ba ko benya 4 years, ba ko benya 8 years. Enti ebetumi amon to mame because me na benya 8 years. O konkremofo no mo, o say wo yi me because say I'm a Muslim.
Minia, if you remember, there was a program in Ghana at the Independence Square or somewhere like that. That Honorable K.T. Hammond, before Dr. Bawumia was introduced, he took the microphone and made certain statements that this is their brother. He is one of them. And inshallah, he believes that all Muslims are going to vote for him so that he will become the next president of Ghana. That's what they believe.
Yeah, I remember.
So, Honorable K.T. Hammond, that is what I'm saying, that everybody who is with the former vice president plays tribal politics.
In fact, Dr. Mustafa Hamid Kradi, Drew Bedno, Cancer Shakes me, Gramophone, or warning penny for some back. So, one to about Dr. Mahubia, they will go to hell.
Yeah, Dr. Bawumia told us in this country, say, if we vote for him to become president, Arabs will come and build universities and senior high schools free of charge for this country. What is that? Tribal politics, religious politics.
Do I mean, money? I'm building this point because Eastern region, Yera Ken Ko, now or the Nsembi Echo Tuja, yeah, now Erican Tree from the Eastern region or group or Mokoy and home. And next, I will see a bontia. As more kind, a bit more play victim, say, na, can no way tribal politics, and now, or call Chimabuakwa, and or this answer Echo Tuja. Eric, and 7 and 7.
I'll find it. Me for Konya is me ba hatch. Na ejuma like I always say, they say ejuma no ya backgrounds the anymore. Since say but TV so near better radio so ni we ni.
Yeah.
Ma better head me ya Konya is so ba chia me kede for. Ene kede him for fry is no osabe ma sai twa to so mienu. Ati see ohima nso ene yi. Kede asumbi aba ho. Me chia me kromo so here achen prank se him bema of Ifrim Pon or to mienu na na won kwaso. Me chia kede delegates, Eastern region delegates, any Ghana delegates na makase in some them start at more because in politics obi an the tactics are or bring it to bear at a certain point in time. Na me nua kuma ka insembi na ya obisa asembi asem na bisa na anyamede me kasa anyamede o se na NPP as a party say you're the Muslim ko and as in fact not number you clear that notion say a group B
neba man kan sa me sha ase no me build them a point e binu ma adwene ne say ti ye wie ma ono so call the campaign no gina no aso no de
say ne sa dia meji atum e binu. That is where my emphasis is. We shouldn't make the thing seem as if say as a party ya meba
e ma me cite Ken asem o kan and say o kan so no de so support to Dr. Bawumia or support to because say or a competent and yes because or not na say or a Kramuni that e do by binu sa na man say
but you see, the notion shouldn't be in the minds of people a northerner or a Muslim to lead. We wanted a winnable candidate to lead, but some people at a point in time, you see, your NPP party, they be American. Which means, "Mamma, no, I can't. Oh, I can't. We ask what. They be not starting to bob. I remember they were here. You can be there, say, tribal. And I'm starting to say, me say, not no. I'm calling young people who fast so. See any other group. Ghana, when you consider it in terms of tribal or in terms of a regional base. And I'm just citing vice presidencies. Yenya Akwenya asset. What kind of very interview now? You see, I want us to establish, say, we should understand, say, I'm an assembly say MPP for no. Okay? Yeah, shifted from your core values. From what APP really stand for. Yen shame yen started core primaries. Yen boom from 1992 till date. Nian say in the history of NPP, a flag bearership, whether minority, whether majority, whether northern, whether southern, whether Muslim, whether religious politics and this ethno politics, no, whether it plays a role. Since when? You can cause it, and then when start to say play role. That sort of emotional blackmail. MPP and Baumia and the team, and person black with that internal overhauling. You crow internally. We are sending the bad signal to the outside.
Blackmailing there.
Blackmailing is saying, near religious politics and this ethnic and tribal politics are in the history of MPP. Time minutes started here. Let's face the facts. Time minutes started here. It started the moment the opportunity came. Say elected flag bearer after Kufuor. Now Baumia, Indian vice president for 8 years. Now some group, young people, they decided say the only way they can force a candidate on the party is to go that tangent. You see, let's tell ourselves the truth. That emotional blackmailer said, "I'm not looking at the company with baby. Not coming here and no esibone." Naturally, I'm church was said, "Ken about I was with Ken. Ken started in Sawin.
Yeah,
I was in Sawin before Ken. Obviously, this one. Now the baby am in the now say we are say you can in every group. See a pocket
minority.
We are not even saying that. You see, all what you need me.
Now you heard make me away.
That is it. But what was more blackmailing emotionally? More blackmailing emotionally. Share world politics. Okay, the next year, you free kitchen you do. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Master, there's so much empirical evidence to prove these things. You just saying that you're starting massaging and when people before now, you're starting boy at home and then. You see, this thing is trying to get some of us emotional because that sort of thing, His Excellency Baumia, one so MPP nubi, ya woman, MPP saying here, Mama. All of a sudden, you're boxing into some sort of emotionality towards Baumia. It won't wash and it won't work. It will not wash. That sort of empathy now you talk about the team. Empathy, but you didn't dissociate. Emia. Let's tell ourselves the truth. What can Japan say? I don't know about Yankai. Many of make us say. He has given you a chronology of events.
Yeah.
Where Baumia is always playing what? Tribal and religious politics should stop. Here, the state should stop that sort of emotional blackmail with religion and with that sort of, because if you go that tangent, Master MPP, MYing. Now I mean, you say, MPP for Libby. All of a sudden, I see you've forgotten the values of this great party. And then you see a giant woman, I said just because of a particular. I thought we said we have the men. Why are we idolizing somebody as if now we have only a man? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Do you want to tell me something about me? The party can exist? Or without me, the party can exist? What are you doing this to ourselves?
It's still raging. What's a can say?
I don't know. I go for Casa Baby. What the tunko for? About Kuna Diasa or the chopper mom. And no church and same bimu. You see, check Ken. Mr. Debian Ken Japan not yesterday.
Yeah.
You have to come to love the man organically. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You will love the man. Second, or starting the message, no they bar. You see, if you don't pay attention to somebody who is an active questioner of events, who tries to answer alongside without somebody telling him something, you always think, say, on Paco prepare answer. And that's another book in Japan for you. When he gets there, the atmosphere, or share, and maybe a so, and no it's me for me. In the speech, what means I say, Papa, your baby send my news or can I say, Grandca, and count. But you can go so. But you who are so, I don't who are so. Now, no, I said, no, I want to research. And I dream about be Yako baby or addressing for. Before then, now it may be because of social media. On this emotional blackmail. From the same Baumia and then you bring out of proportion. Wako baby, no address it. No children. And all China Junior Cosso.
Nema Ecoso.
And no Mecoso. And also, opinion can someone say, Sasan Yakon and Yanka, yes, say, dear, and Yanka. It's an inferred statement. An implied one, of course. So why are you trying to do this thing? We should publish these things. Masa, Ghanaian says you yati. Yeah, Pijuma. That is what matters. It doesn't matter whether it's a Muslim, whether it's a Christian. It doesn't matter whether the person is from the north or the south. All what we need is somebody who can give us jobs. All what we need is somebody who will come and change the livelihood of people around. All what we need is somebody who will come and your man telling me man could buy big in excess of 20,000. I can't master people because many people if they had other alternatives or other jobs. Security. No, it's because there's no job. They have no alternative. They have no alternative. Let's focus on something that is going to build the future of this country, build the youth. Pettiness. Why are we reducing our politics in NPP to this sort of pettiness? Since when? Since when? Hey, if you're going to call here, and no one church there, a worker for Niaman Bebe to Niaye, I should be to Niaye, near pineapple bit to Niaye, near different radio, near Ultra Modia, and no bar. Oh, it's me, and you fool, and nobody blows out of proportion. Why are we doing this ourselves? We should stop it. Now, you say, if you young more MP before, and yes, say, hey, it's a kind of compared with Japan, or in the powerful. And you will do it. Say, what calling into other, you told me down and effort. Now, no one can say, I'm finding to school will be anymore. If we saw first when the status quo was there. When the establishment was there, we were able to stand up to talk.
Presidential primary, sir. Nipa ko jina si ento aban famo no. Your regions I want you say one of the regions. Presidential primary no candidate in back fee in the history of this country. It be our kind and wati from 1992 ever. One regional Eric and three free moody region mono. Nipa no mujina no. Obi anto abama obi na oba ko pen o to the man what be that. Now, is possible?
Amofa, what can I say we are Ubisa? A day after the elections. Oh, yeah. But what videos? You asked a similar question on TV. Say, one.
Yeah.
Say, no. Internal politics. And external. Me, and the grammar, they push me and say, me can't make us about me in 00 or northern regions, maybe, you know. No, I'm not for I'm facing some kind of new coin. Can't say, and you into me, you true that. Yeah. Say about me creating 000 or not for a general elections. Now internal elections in the NPP before. Now person say, you see, I'm offer a summer you try to one. May there be a account. Posterity will judge all of us one day. The things we are doing today, I would think say, for some reason, it should all be about just a man. But Shenken, I say, MPP, we still have the men. Nipa 5 age now. Trust me, any of them given the opportunity will do better than His Excellency Mahama. Any of them given the chance, as he said, will do better.
Yeah.
What I say. But I could not addition in April. Addition ako yeni penum. Ya di penum so ba, ya hwe odehye kunkun. Ni ahwe no betime aba ye dia gwa kunu. Ni ebe hwe no betime dia ba kuna. Ipinfa se amfo in the channel to aso. Ya hwe na bakosem hwe ye wayeda. And this is the say yesi hia na se yesi ohima. Ye ntam se edu obusua we yesu ntino 77 previous. Obi akeke. Ya pija ni si yo. Nyamom ya di kofo gu nsanyeni. Ni ahwehwem ni ahwe ni pakono se na oti krom no na bra bot sen ne na so te sen and ma ben why ye betumi nyina so aye ne ma kroma ne se we no mbe ye hene a enya tete amamemu no se ye wo obi no betumi di hia yaw ni ye tete ni differently
yeah
ye tete ni differently obi di ohima ye ketani si ye tete ni differently ne hye ne kasa ne bibiem kwa e different adentia If you know, ni empese ebe ye ade a se du so na se du ne so a. Ye bi mpoko hwe chia, ye nya bibi fa nche. Hwe ni peni na no. Me da bia beka. Ghana where you find out
businessman na what business as na me ba so na yaba ora ken you betumi so Kimati mame so once again in the history of politics a young man ebia you've read from any other source across the world and again has you call internal election now all the regions political party no nipa nine enum no mu ejina omo aka no o say pempi no behwe no na bia nipa no ye fo miensa nyinya bi ba kunya mienu ba ku na wanya bi kura ba ku de yesi nipa no nyina obi enya bi no de ne nkofo no ono nko a no de omu nyina to ma no what be that is it possible?
Possible.
Minia like I say when I was talking earlier, I touched on such issue. Because so in the northeast region, internally, 2023, Omutu Abani we and see Kennedy Japan 0.
Yeah.
In teacher said, even coordinators one Omoya Jumama Kennedy Japan even there who were delegated didn't vote for him.
Yeah, it's no more.
But
when we say no
and Kennedy accepted it.
He
accepted that result. Kennedy Japan called it to
Northeast region recently.
But they recorded 0 for you in this particular constituency. Now you see, this clearly tells us the kind of candidate we presented in 2024. Tribal and religious candidates. Way back in 2016.
Okay.
To know said truly
is tribalistic.
Okay, government. So that you represent them. So the record in ever they say something when they ahomada no eno na obeso so dey e ayefufuro oh in 2016 or yes statement yi
okay 2016 so Dr. Bawumia can say we have only Christians leading this country.
They should vote for a Muslim to lead the country. In 2016 2024 election, Dr. Bawumia can say if they vote for him, the Zongos vote for him, he will give them more opportunities.
Yeah, it's true.
No, why are we doing ourselves harm? This man has consistently shown or demonstrated that he is
political party ni mu nipa no bi adwen yom say yem fa nod na nko yem fa kremoni nko party ni present bi da na yekoto aba na yese majority ato aba e de amano no na ye bo kwan ato so ono nso nyina so mfa nkonko ye campaign eno ntina ono nso gyina so a wode kokko ye campaign ya na sa na madwen yem say political party na the set is ato no e ma ono nso because me kan na kai de kan say no nya because we are not na say oye kremoni nti e na wo say obi support no but because say e bi esusu so adwuma no obetumi aye ana obetumi age power
mini abema ma share do we for even in Ghana abakonsem let's go back. The first party to have presented a northerner Ali Muhammad to become vice president of this nation, he was a northerner and he was a Muslim, no two ways about that. Okay, then John Evans Atamils from the side of the NDC came up and also presented with John Dramani Mahama. Now, this is what we need to look at. Is it necessary that the northerner be a Muslim or a Christian? Is it that the northerner to be presented as a running mate? Should that person be a Christian or a Muslim? There is nothing to say that the person should necessarily be a Muslim or necessarily be what? A Christian. This is why I'm saying that Dr. Bawumia himself, way back in opposition, demonstrated that he has tribal politics and religious politics in him. Okay? Now, you see,
Dr. Bawumia again, okay, one major issue I want to bring to your attention is that
he said if we look at the Flagstaff House today, it does not reflect the people of Ghana in terms of religion.
There should be Quran and the Bible.
What is he trying to bring to this nation? What is he trying to do to our democracy? These statements can spark religious feuds. It can bring conflict between both Christians and Muslims.
Now, do you know, sir, it did?
Of course, to an extent.
Yes.
To an extent.
Yes. Because they do, baby, you know. Christians need can say no. That statement, so until they will not sit down. It did.
My brother, I will not sit here, or I want to sit here and tell every Ghanaian out there, the delegates in the New Patriotic Party, okay, to throw away the statements that other people or the camp of Dr. Bawumia is throwing out there, that Kennedy Japan is tribalistic, he is doing tribal politics, he is doing religious politics. Throw it away. I have just shown you evidences of the real man, the man who is behind, hiding behind, doing religious and tribal politics. Let us reason up together. Let us wake up from our slumber. Kennedy Japan is not tribalistic, and he is not doing religious politics, trying to say that this religion is not good or this tribe is not good. No, he loves everybody. Way back, Tamale Teaching Hospital, when there was doomsday in Ghana and they didn't have light, who bought a plant for them?
Kachit, or Japan.
They say,
And right now, away, if I said 2013, 2014, they're about now. Doomsday.
CS now, this is now almost a ton like now. Why? And on top plant, any come out.
Kennedy or in Japan.
One more be a Brahman here.
One more black woman here. And he shows the papa a tribalistic.
David.
We can't say Ghana. Muslims for the my fashion. They be Kennedy Japan tato. No man begin there. I got tell
Tamale Teaching Hospital. Once I'm crash, I say, but I'm crying no refi.
Oh yeah.
Now the refi or the plant can say. And your hospital no kwa on science kita for. Or more than how do I can doctors and nurses near the woman.
Yeah. And the many are share make the book say ono oye papa ni refi because enya dia or yes obi yin na here. Make up Kennedy Japan to me school fees 2013.
I see.
When I was going to senior high school. Or to me school fees 2013. But all women in the refi say me bu a brand saying that
happened Castor Castor.
Okay, so when I completed junior high school, I attended Bojo Presby, basic to Adenta. Yeah, Bojo Presby. And see, me papa ni me mama ni. Omotiase. But when I was 5 years old, me papa free Ghana, I call Nigeria. From that time to today, wamba back. Okay. And see now me grandmother, me mama now share. Ewa flower. And see 2008, date me rain feed that. On the 4th of June 2008, and I'm in grandmother frame. I was left in the eye of the storm, struggling. My uncles brought me to Accra, and later, so many things and all that, and nobody was minding me anymore. But me, so now my dream as a medical school.
Yeah.
Until me junior high school, no. I'll be born my necessary. Kennedy Japan, Tabo, my friend. Until me baha. 2013 me ba ha say me ba ya no na me be share brand bi na o catch me say owo Atinka TV at the time or year program and it met to me ho betumi aye ha na makon enti
settle bo ha otimi gije nkrofo sika na oje otua ne de nyina ma ne san na afa okotutu kudu ska bia de wo
enti me call you Atinka TV on na year program ti me twa me catch Java no say me hwehwe can also mean China or Beba or buy and driver and catcher is a brand see show. Nisama Oka first ni say or Hishemia a hire me office.
Okay. That has been a usual yeah, or they share the kind of person away. I will follow you on so our bar or can I say we was an aquadano or bear the end because of person who are chrono the kind of person away.
It's all kinds of me I me person me come chica can I say what do you want? I say me a student. Say me can say me no be say me a student or say me who a student and me a papa.
Okay.
So I turned. I wanted to go because already he was about to enter his car. Yeah. Was it Jenny Jimmy and our coin?
No, that's all. So what that carriage near there.
Yeah. So I became static. I was just standing there. I said, what do you want?
Okay.
I couldn't say a word. So he entered the car and then he handed me a white envelope.
Okay.
Maybe 13 na yesika.
Wow.
Wambusami says, well, school fees, admission fees in the same. 1,500. Not my admission fee at Dance Senior High School at the time was just 780 Ghana cedis. I still have my bill.
So double.
Double. I paid my school fees. So many other people also helped me, and I was able to go to senior high school. It is a Kende Japanka. Ebia by this time. Well, but share me 2023. Now maybe the meeting say or pre abaya flag bearer man be no man ko ni nche juma na man masha say me year of Volta region.
Yeah.
Because minim nia wa ya ma me pen. Enti papa bi a no Mr. Edu. Ono na so me nsade me call Kennedy Hall fie. But enumpo wan hye me sun say wa ye dey. We try me school fees da. Now no, your program be wo. Me program a test program be ho. Yeah. He was sitting there when I gave the testimony. Then he was looking at me. You see, so he couldn't even remember. And when we went at his office, then he was going to appoint me to work in the Volta region office at his office too. He didn't know that I was the one he helped.
Okay.
It's a waitress said destiny has a future together. Destiny has a future. Kennedy, he is a compassionate man, a very fine man who has helped a lot of people in this country, and as both Christians and Muslims. I'm an ever. I'm an ever. I'm saying that the natural people say it's ever. It's Anka Kennedy Japan, you're tribalistic. Me ever. Uncle, no. Those days, you know, when you have been president of a president.
No.
And all women goes on him, say me because say that missing come train po. Actually say me I been on him say akoye I been. But oyi ni yem ye den e bo me ntin be say me nka train BP delegates for Ghana for nyina say Kennedy Japan onye tribalistic. Million I before mo tie me. Tonya for beto yo ke toro mo fifi like dey obi ma do na me be dey. Me for Kennedy Japan dey. Mad their dilemma. Avia ochom yegbo le Volta region. And the Obi can say Kennedy Japan ye tribalism and religious or ye religious politics. Nipa no boa. Nia all ye religious politics no. I have cited several examples pointing to it that this person is rather the one doing the religious and tribal politics in this country. Of course, that is what they are doing. That is what they are doing, you know, and they know how to play on the mind of Ghanaians. Yeah. So when they come and say this, they know that people will jump into it, and then media houses, emotions will come to play. But media, campaign no, sending Akufo-Addo kind in Akufo-Addo's voice, campaign no, I consume.
That's it. Eric, I'm a conclude home and I am called.
Tribal way, you see, the end game of Bamiyan team is to try and draw something, a wall between the so-called, in parentheses, minority groups, no, or religions, no, and regions, no, against the majority. But now only baby omode ko. Hey, omo meet some year anymore. Omo ya no dey say na Kennedy Japan some time ago. Or can say we share we no free half back. That is oh, from next week. No be omode ko fa. But and I like the point my brother made. Yeah. You see, in politics, I believe in history. History is a principle, it's a guide. Just for our future. Just like a history. In case history and
I find say why who baby a free bar.
That is it.
Who baby a do.
Yes.
Who baby a
yeah. Because we already do. Master, this man has done politics in Ghana, active politics from 1992. Let history guide us. Baby, I did free bar, you know. Again, the Chelsea way back from that time. This man has been tribalistic or has been doing religious politics.
No, never.
What shows?
No.
My brother has just sat here. On Sovereign Kosher Encyclopedia, Munkoshe Ebiu, was citing instances and statements from His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Every bus stops with the leader. Every bus stops with the leader. And no, which we could di, kasa. no Honorable Ken to me catch say me person so akasa we be
Yeah.
Wakasa we be ha and no be me chi dia any if me chi can me do that
Ultimate.
does he have the tenacity the effort to even do it to call his own people to order? Master, we are talking leadership. Mrs. Sawi, no, the back tribal, you know, Master, yeah, allow. We are not going to allow it. We will rubbish it. And we are not just rubbishing it. Most of these tribal things no more conclude the Eddie any religious, you know, Master, it is going to fall flat. Because almost also are the same people who are finding that tribal sentiments. Me say that emotional blackmail won't wash. Now you're paying here. Oh, they do baby there, you indemnify yourself. Every baby there, and Magia Bosso. Come on.
My mentor seniors, is it wrong, say, Oko election? Now, oh, yeah, a Christian who belongs to ABR, the SDA church. Now, I can't you ask sorry for some one time a cheap. I can't you abusing for some one time a cheap. I can't you group of free or namful or more business community some one time. Is it wrong?
Let's face facts. There's nothing wrong with such a thing. But you see, how the message is carried across.
Okay.
The type of cycle you build. Now say we are saying about them 50.
Right.
Let's face facts. Yeah, Ghana for we have our traditions, our various norms and values, of which are cognitively no, and then there's nothing wrong. Because sabi so we contest. Now when we know mama no papa ankasa. You see, this was sometime we can't last. He say, but me about contest. Yes, say MPP. On one if you for those MPP.
They say, eh, who power?
On one if you MPP for those MPP. Samira if you NDC for those MPP. So if you are starting a revival, the revival starts from within.
Samira the crowd the who Obia Obe vice president. Na Oba be flag bearer of the party. Na Oba be presidency na
yes.
The first gentleman of the land. No one be any mama any papa ni nuanom
doesn't believe in that job really help.
Yeah.
But you have to be a papa.
And you trade.
And you trade. And at this time, Master, we won't allow. We the communicators, we those behind Honorable Ken, we are not bringing him to the battlefront. We will stand in front of him and defend him to the latter. Why are we doing this? This same man was a man who were hailing for his utterances. A man when sometimes you know me yeah. Or not your friend send people before your bema wing, you could do for wing. Saka moya sound man. What is so play tribal and also play a legend? I know sebi. Any si any no moku. Mahama no fi.
Ghana ni north.
What is say? Can Japan way back before 2016 elections? What is say or the eno any attacking Mahamada? Sometimes we put a no nyana just be president. Sometimes want to present as if can Japan say the people as I said about Febia say on being quickly. No more be and obey making such insinuations or attacks. Me say that emotional blackmail won't wash. Chebi nipa na net yo. Ye nani obi. Videos are there. People were streaming. Go and listen from A to Z. Don't separate the island from the two and say we are just taking a portion. To hate it as if you say the person was saying about tribal. The person making a statement on an inference. And he was drawing. What can you saying. What I say, and that tone was set from a gentleman who spoke before him, who didn't even go on tribal lines. But the gentleman was also throwing something in their mind. Say, "A work hard, you want to." You need nani attaching her, and you need nani Kingsley. Na attaching her, as you say the passing you see, attaching her, nani mate any Honorable King. If the Honorable can say, "Oh, say, Ken there, baby, I know free, you know." Na the bro phone yet in the attaching in literature no na kenin so attaching economics e no say the kids to be see you say the kids la boa mu ni ye ni na the free o say who say so ni bi Honorable Ken mu say wa bo nkofo mo e krasi ni we abe you see sometimes when you back kasa na wakasa no naturally no and remember could be sinking in your mind that and master wo be kasa you want to sort of not necessarily demystify something. But you want to clear the air on one or two things. Now one chinkophobia dream and be so. Into a buying or bank or coming from the premise of this same tribal things being done. Maybe wako elections. You've gone to a particular constituency. You've gone to see evidence or somebody who voted for you, and the evidence stares in your face. Say, I voted for you, but still, it was counted 0. Still, he made a human out of it. Yeah, and you're calling somebody like this, somebody who's tribalistic. Because you're fucking the security, the close paths, and you know, majority of Muslims and not necessarily. Yeah. You think he's that much naive to say or planted something in their midst against them?
Miniam Pacho. Sassim Obisa me brain. Me can't be crabby.
My name is Sassam Nubio, Obi Adrian and the 2 TV and FM chef and the enemy beside say, is it wrong? Say we'll call election. Now, the can be our crown, I'll be the carbon money. Now, I'm sorry, Remono, a bushia 4 and then make up 2 of you, or Bana Papa and then a mammy bushia. The Papa Bushian, Mammy Bushian, come here 2, or Papa Bushian, Mammy Bushian, come here 20. Once I have a ball or Iramani, oh, Cabushia 4 and a boom. So Murabi Jinawachi, because Obano so a getting a mammy and a Papa Bushiano along. Now, is it wrong? So be a sorry for or now for our woman, now we a businessman, we a student, old student association, no, I don't say, or Mumra, best support. Is it wrong? Yes, I know we tribal politics.
Okay, thank you. My brother Elias said that there was nothing wrong with it. I think he has his reasons for saying that, but I'm seeing this from a different angle. Also? Yes, politics is a game of interests. Okay? But this is what I think. Say, asking my group that I belong to, say, maybe some me, a kuwa, me for say, okay, me chidom. Now, me be president. And I say, race here, me now, not that I'm telling them what I can do for the entire nation, and that should be the reason why they should follow me, but I'm just asking them to follow me. That will lead to corruption. Okay. That will lead to corruption. For example, Dr. Bawumia, in 2024, asking Zongo dwellers to vote for him, and that voting for him will open more doors for Zongo dwellers, will lead us into corruption. Will lead us to chaos, because one, also you've asked them to follow you, not that you have shared your message and they believe in the message you have shared and they are following you because of what you are about to do, but because you belong to them, because you belong to that group. It means that when you are in the position, anything they will ask you to do, you will do it. You are obliged to. If the person says that, okay, today we are the Asafo company, we want to go to Madina Zongo Junction and beat everybody who is at Madina Zongo Junction, you can't say a word.
I'm not supporting the person because of enough and or a Muslim, but if I have to support him, I must support him because we're competent.
Yeah. So if you say this thing to a group, follow me because I'm one of you, it's dangerous to our democracy. It is very, very dangerous for democracy.
Is it or no, why wrong? And now who are all catching the was
yes.
Choose between whether I saw competent and now you're competent.
The person saying it is wrong, and the person who is also following without first taking into consideration the competency of the person is also wrong. Because this thing is dangerous to our democracy. Very, very dangerous to our democracy. Let's assume that there is a group that is they do bad things. There's a group that do bad things, and then somebody belongs to that group, and the person is going into a contest. The person tells the group, follow me, support me so that I win. Okay, the group is known for their bad behavior. Then that person becomes the leader later.
More questions to ask him to make sure somebody may draw conclusions whether or not will follow an answer.
This is what I'm saying. That see, people have interest. Because of the interest, the person says, I know him, I know my brother here. So if he is the one going, he knows me too. So there is no way he will be there and I will need something that he will not give me. So this is the first thing that comes to the human mind. Okay, so the person will not even think about looking at the competency of the person, but the person will go because this particular person knows me, and then I know the person too.
Maybe 1 minute be so many others. You see, that's why I say it depends on how I saw that because depending on how the message is carried.
Yeah.
How the message is carried. The person will be able to see, you know. Once I carry actually say. Tuma me just keke because I'm one of you now by my influence. So the message cannot be carried well.
Yeah.
Because still, say me kind, you know. I didn't see that. You person NPP phone now Tuma NPP as a party against NDC. Are you getting my point now? So bringing that out, you know, at the back of every mind, you know. Truth be told, despite but how you carry that message across to the people to inform their judgments, and I think that's where my brother is trying to join.
Yeah.
How you carry the message to the people? Yeah, politics. You come Muslim for echo imam homo bompai mine.
Yeah.
San you kwasa for honso now I'm from central so and bompai mine. Adintia meaning we need both divides.
That is right.
You come this way call traditionalist ho. Or can say ho no can say jina ho me gun sama wa. What mean can say oh me nye yinti no. And then we are not ready to be a politician.
But I say please.
What I say so how it is carried?
Yeah, now I hope for commercial break. I am one of those who was sent by my elder brother to go to Honorable Ken at his office, Ken City Building, Zongo Junction, Medina, for money and make bankers drafts at Legon Commercial Bank, and then send it to the Honorable Samuel Okudje to Ablakwa at C41 Commonwealth Hall, and also buy red gobe. The rest of the TNT, Honorable will give me Fifi also whom na odi we buy. Fifi, yeah, that's say also abe share near wati wofa. I believe when your own people refuse to like you in the northern region in the last general election, it means you don't qualify. So calling on okay, also yeah, that's Sikabwafo. My emphasis that amount you ever done your home for a commercial break, but I understand you call for commercial break. Commercial break near corner share. Honorable kind of project I hold out 1 year. Or the chow man, because of the chow man, yeah. We hear steel plant a year. We are maybe no door 1 year, Juma, you knew how do I and you being on a 2 TV so not more here. But answer no Franco Trading Enterprise for sending Kyle say one more at home appliances. I would be a winning Opidiato and Sabeka, more CCTV cameras. And also Kayana Shannon. So Franco buy a small company, but no credienti and name what outlet na bebre ofra baby a ujan e be direct to am wako office na back but answer na no wait me akọ online no akọ francotrading.com na afi ni man wa sha se to yem family wo fi a kama Franco nkwani company a se wo pe bibia to ho na se bi ni ho a within 24 hours on sabeka share no so for ma me free 0555939311 0555939311 Usufo omo office no back e Oxford Street Medina at the post office second so odo rice omo ben ho eni bia ya hodo bebre just call 0555939311 yeah na ya ho for a commercial break here ba e be to us
NPP delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kennedy a Japan, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Suaba, my Kennedy. No man, Suaba, my Kennedy.
My Anyano.
Suaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy a Japan, no, my enemy. Kennedy agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea for the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kennedy the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana, shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might.
Suaba, Obama Kennedy.
No, my baby.
No, my Obama Kennedy.
My no.
To Obama Kennedy.
I'm on for power.
Oh, Kennedy, a Japan, my enemy.
Why does the Ghana is true? But Ghana needs Kennedy to see us through.
To build a nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. He is number one.
He is number one.
To Obama Kennedy. No, to Obama Kennedy.
My no.
To Obama Kennedy.
I'm on for power.
Oh, Kennedy, a Japan, my enemy. To Obama.
My no.
To Obama Kennedy.
I'm on for power.
Oh, Kennedy, a Japan, my enemy.
Vote over Kennedy.
Number one.
Vote over Kennedy.
Let's get it done.
Vote over Kennedy. The people's choice.
And Kennedy a Japan.
Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh. Okay. Ghana needs Kennedy, the hope for the youth. NPP delegates, listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kennedy a Japan, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
To Obama Kennedy. No man. To Obama Kennedy.
My no.
To Obama Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Oh, Kennedy a Japan, my enemy. Kennedy agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea. For the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kennedy the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind. A PhD, a brilliant mind. The hope for God.
Obama Kennedy.
No, my baby.
No, man. To Obama Kennedy.
My no.
To Obama Kennedy.
I'm on for power.
Oh, Kennedy a Japan, my enemy.
Why does the Ghana is true? But Ghana needs Kennedy to see us through.
To build a nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. He is number one.
He is number one.
To Obama Kennedy. No, man. To Obama Kennedy.
My no.
To Obama Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Oh, Kennedy a Japan, my enemy. To Obama Kennedy. No, man. To Obama Kennedy.
My no.
To Obama Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Oh, Kennedy a Japan, my enemy.
Vote over Kennedy.
Number one.
Vote over Kennedy.
Let's get it done.
Vote over Kennedy. The people's choice.
And Kennedy a Japan.
Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah. Kennedy, when she knew Bia, Asante Force, Kennedy, Atim Force, Kennedy, well, Force, Kennedy, Zima Force, Kennedy, a Piapin Force, Kennedy, a Uber Force, Kennedy, and Graf Force, Kennedy, Mendeventa Force, Kennedy, Mana Force, Kennedy, Chocos Force, Kennedy, Yagoma Force, Kongoma Force, Gruma Force, Mam Prissy Force, Basa Force, Kanjaga Force, Enfati Force, Wasa Force, Sergi Force, Latte Force, Canada Japan never Oceano, Bama never Oceano, Ayonwa.
Abusia yano ase yamo akwaba na 2 TV Oman FM Ash FM Nap Radio Ken City abusia omo amene omo din komo no Eric Tree is a businessman and afis so okọ Eastern Region oka Team Ken ho sanso na Lawrence Tin Force Kemati Volta Region ojinamu ediama era Ken efa ne campaign a oye no penifo emi na me no omo edi enkomo na Mame kwa Eric Tree on a businessman your biggest problem Ghana has to say a human era Ken aka say baby a ebusi say no ye man kwan na nko meboa ma yentumi open up enuma e ma one many man ye no dodo no anya adwuma enye business community no more ready
very and more than ready. Very and more than ready because
yeah.
So be noticing so majority of the businessmen are vying for on Canada compared to Japan.
Okay.
Because we see say in as much as you are a business or a private person, sometimes the government and as a crowd or mining more out say a buying and she share friendly for business opportunities. Now here's the case for the very first time a businessman who is a politician say a person and if you're not social they have the same finance social one hour mark you because when I walk out no a baby no boom pump park showichi una kra marking scheme no we say what pakoni ye ni year any year to so wanye ni year any DC phone amofa BBC e was a question ya BBC ho a atwemadia nkoso say kufo ba ya obey free maternal health care how many years some kind of person call His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Ekufuado
free SHS
so maybe SHS emu ebenedi mi ka ko besen ko salary we work no
why we investing
emu ebenedi mi ka besen ko salary no work no enyuma ne we
someone when people for one more create problem
enyuma ne we yenya odesikonkon a waye bida na ye bida wo ha yesi enso nyame ye ne kwa ayi ache o ko chene chino
na o chene chino wa ko bida
ache mpa nkese Kobisa, minim koto chinikusi echi raw. Taya minim to no. You see, Nyameka kosi ane say you see sometimes say what the at the age you be a unsure mpako na ho fe pekeke wu. And show the how nice the person is. But ushe bibia edio mpako mu asana ka say mi tu kwan me de me be ejaw na wotwe. Anam de safo ampo ye den ejaw. Some me mu ayehia enyuma wo Ghana. Why not a person ye de Ghana Safuano eja? If they see history mo hu obi a on one private life. Why you be that? Nyamia bi nyeso ye egu ya na se hye. Nemu no na se Ghana for ye dwin na ye da che ho. I don't see why you should look left or right.
Do you have to choose Ken because of it near be adwuma?
Any maybe any near yimpa you will hear somewhere you walk Ghana and a viasi edi yakudino bibi ehia bia send your beya man nsa akona no
who him say microphone am say because we adwuma kan si nam say wan ka kan kura nim say me ye adwuma ha but say enyo no na say ehia no a nka meka no no anko no nso nko beka.
That is it. That's what I'm saying.
E kwa fast to choose a leader. You see, as a country, no, ya na me di ho ya say yen central for no, yen direct or mind. In fact, if you want to control the minds of the people, control the media, because there's central for can.
Oh yes,
that's o man for.
Send them here for test it to see, you know.
Baby, e gina say no. Say ye mistake. Na no ye see wo elwaki. Me ye mo hihye me papa.
Mofa.
Say am fa obi a Ken adwuma bi e ne passion. Ono kokwa ya toto no odi. No obi enyuma no osresre. So ho. Ade e passion go say nipa.
Okay, bro so pa.
Woni na bro ya toto. Ana kube. Ona mu no osresre. Obi a wo de Yankopon de ache no.
Oh yeah.
Utiri yie na wo duru ba bi a problem bi asi. Ana adu. Na wonya ne we expect wo mu by way of passion and Yankopon de ache no. Pa na mo na mo ko. Ba bi a ye du no. Enye personality MPP a reduce party no to personalities.
But personality kura ma say yen kan kura.
We na your presidential.
Ya hwe nipa 5 year.
We na
kan kura. What is personality?
We na presidential material. We na your
What is personality? Can on go school. Bof no kan won ti ase. Bof no kan twa nebo. So let's put that in there. You see, yeah, me and mom sa yi ne kura. Ken already right. Which is speech marking to be kind. On my public lectures.
You okay can you say?
Bof no to me kan.
No mo hwe.
Bof no to me kan.
Me say the okay.
Personality kind won for papa.
Personality
look at his age.
Yeah reduce what they no e dey aba no. Yeah reduce no farmer personality obetumi aye adwuma ba bi aye duro.
That is it.
Yeah dey aba na me penasem. We na me penasem.
What the problem no? A honey problem ti amofa na make akosia ne say enyuma ni hia.
Yes.
Ghana baby I say ye mrante ne ye baba wa. Eni ye mo kwa ye bi ye mpani fie so. Eni ye maame mo. Hwe amofa. Say conclude. Na wonana kra ni adwuma adowa ne kro tete. Do you know why? Obi say na papa ase a. Ne baba ma na ase a. Owia no bi say na me nana ne ho te sen. Obi say ne nana ne nya bia. Wan hwe aka ne ba. Ne nana no papa no e benyi bi ama ono so aye no abro ono so enyi bi. Eti me ma bibie go ha Ghana. There are a lot of challenges facing Ghana. A lot.
By this to
a lot. But you have to prioritize. That's why economics move for opportunity cost.
Yeah.
You forgo some things and concentrate on some things. Not just because say but many. You've chosen from his best the alternative use as a resource factor. And the better say in so you do know you hear we but you hear we more. Kufo bae
conclude man.
You know who say free matena. Na na the who say the free SHS because of no be akọ school.
Yeah.
Or maybe GSS. But omuntumi nko SS. After 8 years, some baby university. Ye nya kedini bi so a nyame die ni mu
enyuma bie.
Enyuma ni bie so enyuma bie ke ko ka wona no. Anya lip service. He has a track record to prove. That is where I'm coming from. So let's give the businessman. Let's give Honorable Canada Kumpreku the opportunity. I won't say the chance. The opportunity to come and create jobs.
Let's conclude. We have 4 minutes.
Okay. It's at its peak. And we can look at the track record of Kennedy Ohini in Japan. His passion towards the youth. Tebia or Taka or Sime, Semi-Shek Ghana, Ebuno Muni, Ejuma Yano.
Or Tia Nusu.
Yeah, we used to.
Can you emotion? Microphone say, or emotional video, just a bibia, a hat, nipa, say, who said nipa, na shino, as you know.
You don't come for to come on, the Benny Adnan Wesi Bonnie.
I think we're going to
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at such a man.
Yeah. Charlie Trustman.
Enti emre a ye wo mu Ghana memu no ye nyina ye budget mu say adwuma ni Ghana. Na ni enti a Ghana mpontum aka etire ni say katahye krono eni proye agi nkrofo bi a mabedi ye nim ahye omum ma enti say yesi to ade 2 cedis a omra be catch say 20 Ghana cedis chrono but say you share your papa Kennedy Japan political life for over 30 years in Ghanaian politics. Unto me fa krono katashise ni proye bi anya den entutum ensusu no. Onye bi da. Enti ye pe obi a obedi president a obesi katashise krono ni proye akwan. Senye be ya Ghana be ye den ebe tumpon Ghana be konenim. Enti MPP delegate me dem adisre dia ne se mumma yento abapa ne sen yenko na yenkoto obema Ghana ayeyie na MPP delegates nso mo abrabo ebesesa me nua ne ameka e dia asi na idea atwato ne se hwe na MPP for 16 years ye ma obi akwanya se obedi enim obeye running mate for 16 years. Yes, he quadruple be montuma.
And then vice president.
Running mate for 16 years.
For 8 years, vice president for 8 years.
Say running mate no. Or the running mate for 16 years no. Over 8 years already vice president out of the 16 years.
Yeah.
Already vice president for 8 good years. And bana demo da say MPP party foot soldiers wo ho anka obeye bibia ma omo. And bana demo da say MPP polling station executives or who mo pay juma me pay bia ye den ama omo. Kennedy Japan 2022 otoemo anyebia otoemo 5 kg acha ma MPP delegate ni na wo polling station. Meniano omo twa former vice president ni hwehia e wa ban mu a omo free party delegate no omo center ni hwehia omo de mean they have eaten and they are satisfied and they are looking for more to eat, but it is left to you and me. Hwe wa sitting him etu abapa fa wa dream ko 2017 bepim 2024 party no then a party na yamao na to abapa na Kennedy die onimo a okamamo odimamo debia enti yen MPP delegates yen ko 31st January 2025 na yen to aba ema Kennedy ohene Japan na menim se o ma yenim engwase.
For coming, Kimati, thanks for coming from the Volta region. Or Dania Brant here. Kedenia Brant here.
Okay, for show. Also, watch it. Let's all watch it.
And okay, tell you, Madam was some about why or TV. Yadam was say. And shall see in free elder questioning focus. And I feel one cat to say Elikem and Ebente and I must see. Master control room so ejano and justice so and amwase no kre women say Ghana kwan aye fa so etwusu ye leaders ye mpempi ye yamfom so but dey wo sese no e yes o man ni nyina be hia se e de Ghana be shira Kennedy o hina Japan sa ne say ye practice executive presidency e say ntisi ye de tumi ni nyina ma no a o man ni sika ene o man na dwapade nyina hye ne nsa se o manage a o be manage ne say businessman nebeboa ama ye magunu dodo o munya adwuma anye no o manya bia obi a wado ache de Nyankopon de ache mesra sofo mesre ankrankran groups empanyimfo business community no say delegates aye come ho asem mo no o mo ana wo fie o mo asori dem o mo mosque from enefiada e de kopim Sunday delegates nyina o mo be come memenda o mo be ba asori dem o mo mosque o mo be wo ho o mo nso ya se yetumesesa niema o man so far into my prefer in him said by 31st of January nyame adomo a o man no enyina be ka bom near day to me kase na she Iraq Kennedy Japan sa na 2028 about 20 ekoto a etumi aba be hye nsa na enyina so yenya mfaso a yesi yenya no e de afri mu medin e de ya amofa bo achi nyame ya adomo man de bi hia akra
delegates, listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kennedy a Japan, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. No man, Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Oh, Kennedy a Japan, all the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear.
PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana, shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
No man,
No man, Tuaba, oh, Kennedy a Japan, my enemy, yeah.
Why does be Ghana, it's true, but Ghana needs Kennedy to see us through.
To build a nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have.